Hello, and welcome to my class today. I'm Suzanne Malvahill, and today I'm going to be teaching a Kundalini series called the Spinal Flex Energy Series. I chose this particular series today to have a particular focus on surrendering into sensation. This series has a long rest period between the exercises, which I find are very beneficial to allow the energy that's created to integrate into the body, and also to focus on that energy and surrender into the sensations that are created as a result of it. So we're going to begin with the right nostril breathing, and then we'll go into the opening, do 3 warm-ups and the 9 exercises. So let's get started. If you'd like to sit in rock pose, which I'm in now, or you can move into easy pose, which is where I'd like to start. You can rest, what we're going to do is put your right hand in Gaya Mudra, and your left hand is going to cover your left nostril. And sitting up with a straight spine, you can rest your index fingers, or to the degree that you're comfortable, with your fingers up on your forehead. And the right nostril breathing is strictly a breath that focuses on breathing through the right nostril and stimulating the left hemisphere of the brain. So you're welcome to take a deep breath in with closing the left nostril. Using your belly to breathe, hold it at the top and breathe it out. Using your belly muscles to release the breath. Keep your shoulders down, take a deep breath in. Hold at the top and a deep breath out. Again, using your stomach muscles to release the breath. Deep breath in, using your stomach to bring in the air through your lungs and belly. Fill all the way up. You can close your eyes if you like. And hold at the top, and when you're ready to release the breath, completely release the breath with your belly. Let's take 2 more of these nice deep breaths in, and notice the sensations that are being created in your body. Breathe out. One more deep breath in. Hold at the top. Deep breath out. Pushing all that energy and air out of your body. Rest your left hand back down. You can close your eyes here for a moment and just notice the shift that's taking place already, what you're feeling and where you're feeling it. And I invite you to keep your eyes closed as you're feeling these sensations. The right nostril breathing stimulates an increase of 37% of oxygen in your body. So if you are feeling a bubbly sensation, it was intentional through the right nostril breathing exercise. So we're going to begin our practice. You're welcome to stay in easy seat, or you can move into rock pose, which is where I like to begin. And when you do begin, make sure you're sitting directly on your heels. The tendency can be to open the heels and sit with a V. If it's comfortable for you to sit directly on your heels, to do so, or you can put a block between a block or a cushion in this posture as well. And let's just gently rub our palms together, stimulate the nerve endings inside of our palms. And we're going to begin with an Adi mantra. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Begin by putting the knuckles of your thumb into your sternum. Press your shoulders back, gently sitting up tall and straight. And let's take 1 deep breath in before we begin. And a deep breath out. Pushing all the air out with your belly. Next breath in, we'll begin. You're welcome to repeat with me or listen with your eyes closed, looking up at your third eye, your brow point, with your eyes closed. Deep breath in. Deep breath in. Om. Guru Dev Nam. One time, deep breath in. Om. Guru Dev Nam. Gently rest your hands down on your thighs. You're welcome to keep your eyes closed here for a moment and lean into those sensations. Where are you feeling sensation in your body? You send your breath into those sensations, surrender, and let go into the sensations that are created in your body. This is the one spot where many women struggle with orgasm, is that they can bring themselves up to a point of feeling the sensation and then not being able to let go into sensation. My belief is this practice of surrendering into the sensations created through the practice of Kundalini Yoga can teach women how to surrender and feel more completely whatever is going on in the body. Okay, you're welcome to, if your eyes are closed, gently lower your head and flutter your eyes open like a little butterfly. And we're going to now begin a warm-up. In easy pose, we'll start with Suki grinds here, where it's an opening really of the entire pelvic floor, holding on to your shins. And as you rotate forward, you can start going to the left. I'm going to go to the left. Breathe in at the front. And then as you go back, exhale. And remember, use your belly to breathe. Breathe in. And around the back, push the air out. Breathe in. And around the back, push the air out. And we'll do one more this direction. And as you round back, release. Stop at the center. Let's go the other direction. Breathing in at the front. And out at the back. In a sense, I wouldn't say forcefully, but using those your belly muscles to press the air out. And one more. Come to center. Take a deep breath in. Engage Mula Bandha, tighten your sex organs, anus. Hold, hold, hold with your breath in, and then release with a cannon breath. And feel the sensations from that exercise, from that warm-up. Notice what's going on in your body. And let those sensations have precedence. Give them permission to be there. Let's open the legs as wide as is comfortable for you, if this position is comfortable. And what we're going to do here is we'll start by going up with your arms. We'll lean over to the left toe and grab a hold of your big toe if that's available to you. If it's not, you can stop here at your knees, or you can stay in easy pose and just lean to each direction. So here, grabbing onto the big toe, to the degree that you can, leave your two buttocks muscles, your bones, on. The tendency is to lift up, try to keep both of them on the ground while you're leaning. Press into the big toe, and then we're going to go up. Take a deep breath as you come up, and release the air in your body, and you go down. And then we'll go back up and come back down. And we'll do one more on this side. Notice where you're feeling tension and release it. In your left or right leg, take a deep breath in, come up. And release and come down. And release the tension in your body. Let's come back up. And go to the other side. Lifting up in the center. And over to the right. Grab a hold of your big toe. Press the toenail in on your big toe. And take a deep breath in as you come up. And release it as you come down, keeping those two bones in your buttocks as close to the ground as possible. And come back up. And go back down. And we'll do one more up. And one more down. And then our last warm-up will be a butterfly. So you can bring your toes together in butterfly. I personally like to weave my hands together and wrap them around my big toes and then crisscross my thumbs on and over each other. And then here you can take a deep breath in and begin to flutter your butterfly. And just you're welcome to sequence or choreograph, if you will, your breath, or just let your legs kind of butterfly and your breath. Find a breathing pattern that feels good for you. And we'll stay here for a few more flutters, keeping your shoulders down, releasing any tension in your shoulders, and just focusing on your butterfly. Notice how you're able to go deeper in this stretch as you practice. Let's do two more little flutters. 1, 2, take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Notice the sensation in this posture, where you're feeling sensation in your body. You can release the posture and move yourself right into easy pose. We will begin the Kriya here with, I'm going to show you on the side, I think, where you were going to hold your ankles, or hold your shins, basically. And as we go forward, we're going to breathe in and arch the back and breathe out we'll do one more practice one. It's kind of a arching of the back. I wanted to show you that. So it's going to be, and the head is going to stay in one position. So let's begin with this practice. We're going to go 26 times. I'll begin the count and I'll meet you at 26. So I'll count to the first 5. Take a deep breath in and forward. Remember to use your belly to exhale. That's 2, 3, 4, 5. Continue at your pace, and I'll meet you at 26. You're welcome to keep your eyes closed. Keep your shoulders away from your ears. And rock back and forth on those bones, your butt bones, as I call them. If you lose count, just come close to the count as you can recall. Five more. 2 more. 1 more. Come to center. Take a deep breath in. Tighten the root lock. Your sex organs, anus. Hold it with your breath as long as you can. And release the lock and release your breath. And surrender here for a moment. We're going to have a moment here of feeling integration, letting that energy that you just created integrate fully into your body. Notice where you're feeling. Notice where you're feeling sensation in your body. If you are feeling sensation, feel into that. You can keep your eyes closed here. You're here for another 30 seconds. You can close your eyes and focus up on your brow point, looking up with your eyes closed into your third eye. Bring a smile to your face and sit comfortably. Another 10 seconds. Nice breathing. Oops. Okay, so next we are going to go into a rock pose, which is a posture I shared with you earlier, sitting directly on your heels. And here we are going to sit sideways to show you, demonstrate. We're going to do the same exercise, basically breathing in as we go forward. It's stretching a different area, flexing a different area of the spine. Back. We're going to go 26 times with a 2-minute rest after. Okay, I'll come back into the center with you. And let's take a deep breath in before we start. Hands rested. Eyes can be closed in this exercise with looking up at your third eye. And again, remember to use your belly to expel all of the air when you breathe in, when you breathe out. Okay, here we go. First one, deep breath in, forward, out. It's 2. I'll count with you close. We get closer to 26. We'll stop at 26. Directly on your heels, shoulders down. If you lose count, come close to your count. Strong breath. Four more. 2 more. Last one. Breathe in. Come to center, tighten root lock. Keep your shoulders down, away from your ears. Hold tight, tight, tight. Hold the breath, hold the root lock. Cannon breath out and release the lock. Let's stay here for 2 minutes. Notice the shift in the sensations in your body. Are you feeling anything different? How does it feel? How do you let these sensations take you, lead you, surrender to them? Nice breathing, deep breath in, deep breath out. And just relax into the sensation, bathe in the sensation that your body is creating for you. We have another 30 seconds here. So the energy gets fully integrated into the body. Next, we're going to do spinal twists, which are one of my favorites in terms of creating really great sensation in the body. It's one of my favorites. I don't know why they work so well, but let's see how they work for you, but they're my favorite. Okay, so 4 fingers go in the front, thumbs in the back, and then sitting up tall and straight, we're going to take a deep breath to the left. That's it. I'm going to do one demonstration and then exhale here. We will do this 26 times as well. And let's begin. Let's start with a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. And let's go. 1. I'll meet you at 26. On your pace that's comfortable for you. Remember to use your belly for breathing out, pressing the air out and breathing in. You lose count, start where you think you are. Eyes can be closed. Keep your elbows up and straight. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop in the middle, stay in the posture. Take a deep breath in. Tighten Mula Bandha. And when you're ready, take a cannon breath out and release the lock. Bring your arms down into Gaya Mudra and let's rest here for a moment, a full moment. Let the energy be the energy you created. Surrender into it. Let it be bigger than you. Nice deep breaths as you relax here, shoulders away from the ears. Do a body scan for any tension in the body. Release any tension. Take one more deep breath in here. And a deep breath out. Relax the shoulders. If your eyes are closed, you're welcome to bow your head down and flutter them open. Or you can keep them closed and I'll walk you through the next exercise, which is called bear grip. So we are going to do a bear lock here, and it's going to be at chest level, and it's like a seesaw motion. It's also called a helicopter, where we're going to take a deep breath in with the left and release it on the right. So you hold the lock tight, and we're going to do it 26 times. So take a deep breath in to start before we start. A deep breath out, pressing all the air out with your belly. And let's begin. Halfway there. If you get tired, you can meet us in easy pose with your arms gently resting. Gaya Mudra. 5 more. 2, 4, 5. Tighten the lock. Tighten Mula Bandha lock. Deep breath in. Pull, 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 pull on the lock. Tighten everything. Tighten, tighten, tighten. Cannon breath out and release the locks. Relax. Relax everything. Bathe in these sensations. Are they around you? Are they in you? Are they on your body? Enjoy the sensations that are created, the electricity that's going on in your body. The ginger ale moment, as my teacher calls it. Let's let that energy completely integrate. We're here for a minute. Just relax yourself here completely. Nice long, slow, deep breaths. One more breath in and breath out. And if your eyes are closed and you'd like to open them, drop down your head, flutter your eyes open. And join us again. We're going to stay in this posture here with now our hands on our knees with our arms staying straight, with the similar posture to what we did earlier when our hands were on our shins, only this is now with straight arms for another area of the spine. And we're going to do this for 26 times with the same concept that we did earlier, with a deep breath in as we go forward and arch the spine, and then a deep breath out as we let the breath out, using our belly to breathe it through our lungs. Okay, let's take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. And let's begin. 2. Meet you when we get close to 26. And keep the eyes closed, shoulders away from the ears. Lose count, yes. That's 5. That's 3. That's 2. Last 1. Come to center. Take a deep breath in. Tighten, tighten, tighten. Engage Mula Bandha. Hold the breath in as long as you can. And breath out and release the lock. Oh. Enjoy that feeling. Oh my God. You may notice that the sensations build over the time of this exercise, this series. Do you notice the sensations in your body getting stronger? Are they closer together? Is it more sensitive? How do you like it? If you haven't done this series before, is it something you enjoy? Actually, this was one of the reasons that I started Kundalini Yoga, was because I loved the sensations that were being created in my body. Okay, so next we're going to move into shoulder shrugs, and then we'll be turning our head to the left and to the right, which you're going to really enjoy when we get there. So we're going to do this for 2 minutes. In fact, I'm going to set the timer for 2 minutes. And what it is going to be a breath up. And you can have your hands resting in your lap if you like, or on your knees, or in Gaya Mudra, whatever position is comfortable. For me, I'm going to keep them in my lap with my thumbs touching. And so we're going to breathe up. And when we let them down, we release the breath. And with a forceful breath. Okay. And if you get tired, you're welcome to stop and wait for us in this position. Okay, here we go. Find a pace that's comfortable for you. And really pull that energy up from, if you slow it down, you can really notice pulling that energy up from the sexual center. You can even breathe out. Change the breathing pattern. See which pattern you like. Maybe do a little of both. I like also to tighten Mula Bandha on the up when I'm doing it slowly, and release it on the down. Tighten Mula Bandha on the up, release it on the down. Tighten, release, release, release. Okay. And now in this spot, we're going to feel what you're feeling here. And then we're going to rotate the head. You can rotate all the way around, or this Kriya actually recommends that you just rotate half, like to the back, and then to the front. And we'll do, personally, I like to do one side and then the other to keep, and then one side and the other. So we'll go breathe to the left, and then as you come down to the front, relax. And then take a deep breath in on this other side. Relax it in the center with the breath. Let's go this way again. Deep breath in over here and relax it to the center. Letting all the air out. Keeping the shoulders down away from your ears. Head down when you're doing this neck roll, as it's called. And then down. And if you feel comfortable to take it all the way around, you're welcome to do that too. It's called neck rolls. So you can do it in 5 times in one direction, if you'd like, or half, as I shared with you. We'll continue with this side, or and one more neck roll on this side, come to the left, and then come back to center. And we'll do 5 the other direction. Breathing in as you go around to the back and breathing out on the second half. And breathing in back in the center. And releasing the breath along the back. Keeping the shoulders down and then the spine straight. We'll do 3 more. Remember, use your belly to release that breath. Breathe in with your belly. Out with your breathing in the last one. And release. And come to center. And give a dizzy feeling. Gives me a little bit of a dizzy feeling. And a bubbling feeling too. And so the last, we've got 2 left, 2 postures left. And this is going to be a bear grip in the center. And what we're going to do here is we're going to breathe in. And when we breathe in, we're going to tighten Mula Bandha and tighten the lock. And then we're going to breathe out. When we breathe out, we tighten the lock and tighten Mula Bandha. So basically, Mula Bandha is tightened with both full breath in and full breath out. Okay, and then we're going to begin. So hands in a bear grip, elbows straight, and let's take a deep breath in. And your bear grip is at your throat center. Take a deep breath in, tighten Mula Bandha, tighten the lock, hold, 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 breathe out, and then tighten the lock again with the breath out, like Mula Bandha and the lock. And then we're going to lift it to the top. Take a deep breath in. Tighten a bear lock and tighten Mula Bandha with your full breath in. And hold. And then release the locks and release the breath. And tighten Mula Bandha and the lock with no breath in the body. Bring that energy up. Focus on bringing that energy up inside your body with your imagination. Let's go back to the center where we were with the throat. We're going to do this 3 times. So here we'll tighten the lock again. Take a deep breath in. Hold the lock, tighten the lock, and tighten Mula Bandha. Pull, pull, pull on the bear lock. Release the breath. Release the lock. And then tighten the lock again, and Mula Bandha without any breath in your body. Pull, 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 pull that sexual energy up through your body. And visualize it coming up. And release. You might feel your heart beating. Lift up. Straight up. Tighten the lock at the top. And tighten Mula Bandha. Breathe in. And breathe out. And let's tighten the lock again. And Mula Bandha. and release. And the last one, tighten the bear grip here. Breathe in, tighten Mula Bandha, send that energy up through your body. You can visualize it, even coming out through your crown chakra. Release. Tighten the lock and Mula Bandha, no air in your system. And release. And the last one up top, breathe in, tighten your lock, pull on the lock and tighten your Mula Bandha lock. Breathe it out. And now the last, tighten Mula Bandha and tighten the lock. You might feel yourself energy moving like a shaking feeling, and release. Bring the arms back down into Gaya Mudra. Take a deep breath. Let's just rest here for, it's about 30 seconds here to relax. Notice the difference in the sensations between the different postures, which postures give you more sensation. And the last exercise we're going to do is called Sat Kriya. We're going to do this only for 1 minute because this is I would say a beginner's class. And unfortunately, you're not going to see my hands completely up over my head in this exercise, but I will demonstrate to you what we're going to do. So similar to what I shared with you earlier about sitting directly on your heels, we're going to cross our fingers. And they say for women, the left thumb goes over the right. And then we're going to bring this straight up over our head. And when we're going to say Sat Nam, and we're going to do this for a minute. I'm going to set the timer for exactly a minute before we begin. And so what you're going to do, the fingers are going, your 2 index fingers are going to point up with your left thumb over the right and pointing up to the sky. So it's going to be using your navel point to pull that in. And keeping your arms very straight, we're going to say Sat Nam. You're going to, on the Sat, you're going to pull in on the belly. Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam. And it's a massage really to all of your internal organs, particularly your sexual organs. So I'm going to set the timer. And when we're going to relax, this Kriya asks that this particular exercise that we relax for at least a minute after. They want us to do this for 3 minutes, but let's do it for 1 to get started. Okay, so let's begin. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Deep breath in. Sat Nam, 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 Sat. Now, make sure you're pointing straight up, keeping your elbows straight, spine straight. Eyes can be closed with your eyes looking internally at your third eye, right above your brow point. Keep your back straight. Point straight up. Okay, take a deep breath in. Engage Mula Bandha. Tighten, tighten, tighten. And release the breath and release the arms. You can come down into easy pose. And here we're invited to relax for 15 minutes. What I'd like to do here is let's just relax in easy pose and go into a meditation. We'll do a 5-minute meditation. Relaxing the body, and we'll do what's called whistle breath. Let your body completely integrate what you just experienced. And notice if your mind is calming down. Cognitive distraction is one of the main reasons that women have difficulty orgasming, because their brain is thinking. So if we can teach the brain to relax by doing practices such as this. So sit in Gaya Mudra, and with whistle breath, actually we're going to do it's straw breath. We're going to breathe this energy up that we created in our practice. So using your imagination also. So let's take a deep breath in and breathe this up through a straw, and then release it. And you can make it circular, meaning when you breathe it out and then breathe it back up through your sexual center, send it back down and around. Breathe it out. And it's like creating a cycle with your breath. Breathe it in. Up through the spine, breathe it out. And let's do this for 5 minutes, and then we will close the practice. This is where visualization is really important for women. It's one of the key components. In the book, The Art of Sexual Ecstasy, she talks about imagination and breath being two components that are necessary for really enhancing sexual pleasure and enjoyment with no goal. Margot Anand is her name. So visualizing yourself bringing that energy up and keeping your spine tall and straight. Research has shown that yoga helps in all 6 facets of sexual functioning, which includes desire, arousal, orgasm, pain, lubrication. Notice the sensations in your body. Keep your back straight, spine straight. And when you feel you've reached a point where you've saturated yourself with your breath, then just be with yourself. Notice if your mind has completely quieted. Notice the sounds around you. Notice the feeling around you. Notice if you're feeling any different than you felt when you started your practice today. And if this is a feeling that you like, take a snapshot in your mind of what this feeling feels like. how it feels to have a quiet and relaxed body and mind. And imagine bringing this sensation of peace, inner peace and inner quiet into your day. You have about a minute left in this meditation. Surrender into the peace that you've created for yourself today. Thank yourself for coming to the mat today and practicing. And we're going to begin to move to come out of the practice now. Let's take 2 really deep breaths in. And relax. You can start moving your fingers and your toes. And thank yourself again. And 1 more deep breath in and out. We'll give your body a little wiggle, remove a little energy if there's anything left in it that needs to move. And we're going to rub our hands together. And what I'd like to do to close the practice is put your hands gently, create that heat, feel the heat that you're creating with your hands, and put your hands over your eyes, gently filling your eye sockets. Notice how you're feeling. Take a deep breath here. And on your exhale, gently bring your hands back together, down your face, back down to your chest. And let's close the practice with a long sat and short nam. Deep breath in. Sa. Nam. Thank you for joining me today. Welcome to bring your head down to the ground and you ground yourself and come back to your center. Thank you for taking my class today and being a part of this with me. But now.